Hey, it's Curtis Hyde with Colorado Computer Support. Thanks for joining me for this week's Tuesday Tech Tip. Well, this day and age, it's very common for us to not work inside of our office. We work from everywhere, and a lot of people now like to use their cell phones as hotspots. A very common thing to do. Why? It's a much more secure thing to connect to compared to your local hotspot inside of a coffee shop or a local office, just because you don't really know what you're connecting to. It can lead to some untrustworthy connections. So I want to talk to you about hotspot speeds and what does it mean when you connect your cell phone and what kind of speed can you expect to get from it. So we're going to go over the three, probably the most common connections you're going to have whenever you're using this as a hotspot. So the first one we're going to go over is what's called 1x, and that's probably going to be the connection you're going to get where you're in the worst connectivity area. Normally in the mountains or very remote areas we're going to find this. And 1x translates to a speed of about 144 kilobytes per second. And to put that in perspective, let's go back to the Y2K era of dial-up. A lot of us remember the dial-up speeds trying to connect, and that connection is going to be equivalent to 3 times the speed of dial-up. So if you're running a hotspot off of that, expect extremely long wait times, anything you're doing, and not a lot of proficiency. Next, we're going to go to 4G. Very common to have a 4G connection. More spotty that you're going to run into that though, but a 4G is going to typically run between 5 and 15 megabytes per second. So just know it's going to be more proficient, but still not to the latest level that we're going to be used to. Now, the newest and the most common type of connection you're going to have through a hotspot is going to be called LTE. Different providers have different versions, and of course, all these speeds can range depending on where you're at and of course how many devices are connected to it. But with LTE, you can expect to be between 20 to 30, as high as 50 megabytes per second in that. So that's going to be your most optimal hotspot speed of where you're going to work off of and give you the most proficient time in access to the internet while you're working. And also, when you're connecting to the hotspot, you know exactly what device you're going to be connecting to, which makes it more safe and more secure. But I hope that gives you a better understanding the next time you're working from your pocket or using your hotspot to understand why you could be changing speeds even though you're using the same device, but due to the cellular connectivity, you could be working more proficiently or slower based upon your geographical location. If you do have any other further questions about that or want to learn more, feel free to give us a phone call. We're Colorado Computer Support. We're experts at what we do, and you can reach us at 719-439-0599 or find us on the web at www.coloradosupport.com. Well, I appreciate you joining me for this week's Tuesday Tech Tip. I will see you next time and have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much.